Hey guys, 71579 here, and welcome to another part of the Powerwash Simulator playthrough. In this video, we will be cleaning the Mars Rover. Let's do this. Hey Wishy, sorry to message you so late at night, but how are you set for tomorrow? Do you remember my friend Marcia, the Total Space Cadet? She's got an urgent need for a power washer. Couple of disclaimers. 1. She's way out of town, but said she'll pay for your expenses, as long as they're not too astronomical. 2. It has to be tomorrow. I just thought doing an odd job somewhere alien might help your business take off. I'll text you the details when I get them in the morning, and you can see how it lands. Until then, you could always dream of what it could be. Yeah, this job right here is literally a dream. I forgot to set up my time. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. Wait, hold on. I had the wrong time on. That's better. Alright, now that I got the timer going, time to continue on. Let's do this. Time to clean this here Mars Rover. Just gotta do one thing real quick. Oh, I only get this one. Huh. Well then. Galactus Industries. Welcome to Mars, Astro Washer. We are extremely grateful you took the time to come all the way out here. Your liquid oxygen reserves have been carefully calibrated to last precisely as long as the mission, so do not concern yourself with time constraints. My computer just glitched out a bit right there, because it just does that whenever it's starting up. I don't know why, then again it is a few years old. But hey, if it works, then it works. Whee! Alright, let's let that load. Fuel hub, there we go, that's better. Alright, we're stuck with the first power washer we get in the main game for this mission. That's okay, because it's still a good power washer. Alright. O2 levels, 20% depleted. Oh boy, okay. Your mission. An exploratory rover has been contaminated with a dangerous substance. No terraforming or colonization can take place until you have eradicated the threat. Okay. The future of humanity's expansion through the solar system rests in your capable hands. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, Happy Pi Day, everyone. O2 levels 40% depleted. The substance itself is an extraordinarily powerful psychoactive chemical. When exposed, the individual cannot help but act with absolute integrity. Okay. Can you imagine if something like that got into the wrong hands? Oh boy, I can't imagine that. Unfortunately. It's a good thing you got me over here to clean this up. Oh, so it's all, the both sides of the suspension are one big thing. Okay. There we go, suspension all cleaned. Alright, I know there's another part to this. There it is. Found it. I'll be cleaning that part up after I get this cleaned up. Alright. Huh. There's a drone watching me, monitoring my progress. Okay. Sure. That's not weirding me out at all. Alright. Time to keep on cleaning here. This job won't take too long. Thankfully. O2 levels 60% depleted. We have no idea if the substance itself is terrestrial or alien in origin. In a previous outbreak, one of our colonies reorganized itself into a hierarchy determined solely by the skills, capability, and personality of the individuals. My. Terrifying. It is kind of terrifying. O2 levels 80% depleted. There we go. Enters. We have noticed footprints leading away from the rover that may or may not be human. One moment, please. I find out where the rest of the sensors are. Please investigate to ensure all containment has been dealt with. Okay. There we go. That's all the sensors dealt with. Hey! Found a gnome. Trying to pick him up. There we go. That's better. Just had to knock him over a bit to pick him up. Now for this here mystery hatch. There we go. That didn't take very long at all. Morning, Rishi. Don't worry about that emergency job. My buds called it off. It rained last night and it's clean enough from that. Also, you wouldn't believe the dream I had last night. First, should I donate my brain to science? Bizarro. Wait, Fo, should I donate my brain to science? Bizarro. How about you? Let me guess, you dreamt of watching a skyscraper after a huge gorilla made a mess of it. I miss you. See you soon, buddy. Alright. Gnome fountain time. Dirtfinder, did you know we're going up in the world? The mayor recently said to me, Warden, we're going up in the world. I'm not currently at liberty to say why or how, but Muckingham needs every potential tourist attraction that I can lay its hands on. Leave no stone unturned, lest it be a jewel. or something to that effect. Or something to that effect. So, I sent my deputy, Earl, out and about to see what he could find. And in less than 3 weeks, he found a sorry-looking fountain near the edge of the middle of the recreational grounds. It urgently needs a splash of your expertise. Do what you can there, Finder. Okay, thanks for finding it, Earl! Yes, I'm doing a reference to a meme. A skiing meme. I can't slow down! Earl! We got the Urban X, excuse me, sorry about that. Power washer. Oh, pressure washer. That's what I mean. Alright, sorry about that, had to clear my throat. It's a gnome fountain for obvious reasons. But what do you think it's made of? Stone and metal. As for what kinds, I do not know. Because if it's some kind of marble, then we can potentially repurpose it into a new park keeper's lodge. What? Leave the fountain alone, boy. Only if the fountain itself is of sufficient quality, of course. If people like, well, leave the fountain alone if people like it, that is. Alright. There we go, that's that decoration cleaned, and that pillar cleaned. This gnome is standing on top of a vase. Silly. I like it. There we go. This gnome has a small vase. Smart. There we go. That's another gnome cleaned. This gnome is being dangerous. This gnome is... oh, he looks like he's tripping over something. This one's being just there standing on top of his face. Oh. So they're just copying each other, kind of. Okay. Alright, let's get you and your pillar and your base cleaned up, gnome. That's another gnome cleaned. 4 more gnomes to go. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Entire back of the pillar and the entire back of the gnome. That's better. Clean the inside of the neck of this face real quick. Now to do cleaning on this gnome and face. So that first up, I'm cleaning this decoration. Found all of that dirt. 1 gnome left. That's getting cleaned up. Along with this part of the pillar, along with the pillar. There we go. All the gnomes are now cleaned. Time for the outer wall. And part of the outer wall cap. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. There we go. That's 2 parts of the outer wall cleaned. Alright. Yes, I see the sandstone. The Mars Rover job only took about 9 minutes, meaning that these gnomes and these pillars and those pillar decorations and the outer wall decorations, and parts of the outer wall that I cleaned, all took up 24 minutes. Wow. I don't know how many parts of this wall, of this outer wall we have left. Twenty more parts. That's a lot. Until my timer goes off. There we go. Other part's done. 8 more parts left. There we are. Four parts left. There we go. Are that everything? Hope that's everything. I think it is. Alright. There we go, that wall cap is now cleaned. 4 of however many there are. I'm gonna finish cleaning these. Well, I'm gonna clean all the wall caps, the outer wall caps, that is. Then I'm gonna end the video there. Alright. Making good progress on these. Oh, that's all of them already. Wow, that was fast. Alright. Oh, her right there. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna find all the pool lights. Clean them all. Shade. That's pretty small to me. You see, the virtues of marble are that it doesn't really absorb heat or moisture. See. Currently, Earl and I are huddled up in a pre-safe shack, and boy does it get hot in the summer months, cold in the winter. Now I know why you want to repurpose something like this into a shack by a lodge. But if the people really like this fountain, you're gonna have to find another way, another thing to repurpose into the lodge. I keep on almost saying shack. There we go. Alright, that's all of those cascades done. There's the raised pool wall. Not very big, but still. I'm gonna clean that in the next video. Still quite a bit left to be done. But for now, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm 71579. And until next time, have a nice day and stay safe.